Hey all, is your vehicle having this problem, hood ajar? Even when you're driving down the road, it keeps popping on and off. Like your hood's open and you stop multiple times trying to close it, but it doesn't fix it. If you got this problem, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to fix it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a quick one for you. We've been having a little problem with the truck. You might have seen it in the intro. The hood, it says hood ajar keeps coming on our Superduty here. I think this process of fixing it will work for all F-Series pickup trucks, but it's the sensor in the switch. We've unplugged ours, which the warning still comes on, but at least the alarm doesn't go off, because this is the one with the alarm with the hood. So we're going to replace this unit. They're not too expensive. We'll put a link in the description to it. We got the box, we can show you that. But with that being said, guys, let's get this job started. All right, guys, this, like I said, this is a simple one. You're gonna need two tools. I'm sure you can guess the size socket, the old famed 10 millimeter that we all lose, and a flat blade screwdriver to get the cable off and possibly help you get that clip on the plug. So let's get over here and show you which tool we gotta take out. There's these two 10 millimeter bolts. This camera straighten itself out. There's one there, and there's one over here. That's the only two you gotta take out. Then you can pull this forward and get the cable. So let's get that going. Anymore? All right, guys, we have those two off. Like we said, it's one cable. I'm not sure if you can see it down here. Right there is the cable. It's got the two push-in pins. You pull those in, it'll pull that out. That's where your screwdriver's coming in for. Just press those pins. Comes out there. Turn this around. Sorry you can't see it. And then just like kind of like the old bicycle brake handle thing, that you take that out. It comes out pretty simple. You'll see it here. It sits in this little pocket. You just bring it from around, it locks in. And that's it. Well, make sure you undo your plug. Ours was already unplugged. Set that aside. We'll bust out the new one. Guys, this is the part. This is the part number for you if you're looking for it for your Super Duty. Right here. This is a factory Ford part. Bought it from one of the parts dealers online. Whoever gave me the best price on it. Set that aside. And here is the new one. You can see this is that little, let me see if I can show you that. Right down in here, that little micro switch tells you if the hood's closed or not. That was the problem on our other one. I'll show you that compared to this one. You can see the switch down in this one. See if you can see that, got a little shade there. But that one's quit working. Good idea to set them up next to one another. See if they look the same. Ours does look the same. We do have the plug off of the holder, but it would be the same if that was plugged onto it. Like so. Now they look the same. So reverse of what we just did, we're gonna hook that cable up first, because you won't be able to when it's bolted in. Put the bolts in and then plug it up. So let's get that going. See, that's where your cable's in the back there, guys. Hooks in. You're good there. Then you want to put this into its slot that we poked out, the plastic holder. Just pushes in, just like that. Then you reinstall your 10s. It does have a little room for adjustment, so you'll want to pay attention to that when you put your hood back down, that it's activating and closing correctly. Not too much room, but enough to, it could make a difference. You should see some kind of reference marks, see in here where it was sitting, on that nut hole, right down here. So if you look through it through there, you can see where it was sitting. It'll get you close. Don't tighten them down right at first, because you might have to adjust. Just snug them up a little bit. It's a bit warm out here today, guys. It's 90 degrees and humid. I can't say this Florida weather, I don't know if it's for me or not, but. Okay, guys, we snugged them up just a little. We don't want it to be too much. Now we're gonna go down in here. You can see the plug. Down in here, you see it down in there? We're just gonna plug it into there like we showed you. Sorry, my hands are gonna be in the way. The hole's not big enough for you to see it. There you go, and that's it. This job is technically done, guys. So let's test our hood, make sure she's gonna close. All right, guys, we're gonna try closing the hood, see if we're lined up. Our lines feel good, and she's latched down. Now the test is, let's go inside and see if that light comes on the dash. All right, guys, down here, normally, I'm sure you know if you have this problem where it's showing up at. So let's get the key in there. We'll get her started, see if it shows up. Driver door ajar. Press the OK button. See down there, that hood ajar light's not there anymore. Let's start this up. See that light's not down there for hood anymore. We fixed it, guys. That's awesome. See? All right, guys, as you can see, that job was super quick. 5 minutes maybe, start to finish, once you get the part. So since that was so quick, I'm gonna do a quick bonus for you guys. We're gonna throw a couple accessories on here to help out with a few things, plus give it a better look. One is a bug deflector. We chose the Weathertech because it has a nice scoop. This is not the low profile one. It says low profile, but it's not technically the stick-on type. So we're gonna put that on, because as you can see on the windshield, we can get this cam up there. You can see all the bugs on there. And this is only like a mile down the road. So I can show you what other ones are. I'll throw a couple up here somewhere, some pictures of some cars down here loaded with those love bugs. So let's crack this open, get this on the front. All right, guys, we got this thing liberated from the box. We're starting to open it up, pull out our direction and installation hardware. This is a no drill, so it should be a quick and easy installation. Maybe not as easy as that hood latch, but it'll be fun. As you can see, guys, this is what she looks like. It's pretty good. This doesn't, like I said, it doesn't stick to the car, and it has a slight push up to help them bugs carry over your windscreen somewhat. Windshield, windscreen if you're in England. But that's what she looks like. So let's get the hood pop back open and start putting this on. All right, guys, let's start this installation. It's pretty straightforward. Up on your Superduty hood, in the outside holes, there's clear plastic covers. We got to peel each one of those off. We'll peel that one off, and then go to the other side, peel that one off. And that's the first step, guys. Next step, you got all your hardware. Right here, I just kind of separated mine. There's 3 smaller inserts, 2 larger ones. There's 5 screws altogether, 2 large ones, 3 small ones. A couple extra replacement rivets if you need it, and some washers. So let's take these big ones, and you're supposed to put those in those holes. Just press them in like that, and do the same on the other side. Okay, we got those inserted. The next thing you want to do is place your bug guard up there, because there's also 3 other holes back here on these tabs. They're going to line up behind this weather stripping, so there might be a spot where you got to pull the mount out to put these in. So pull this down a little closer, things up there. You might need some help on this job. You're gonna line this up the best you can. Get an idea where you're gonna have to pull weather stripping from. Like here, our hole's clear right there. You can see behind the weather stripping, that hole's clear. This corner's not, so we're gonna have to pull that holder out. Well, actually that hole is, so we'll be good there also. And this one over here, we're clear on that hole. So take your other three your other three inserts. That's these three small ones right here. Take these three, put those up in those holes. Same thing you did with the large ones, just these are the smaller ones for the smaller holes. They snap in there. They might feel loose, but they're gonna tighten up once you put the screws in. So now they're inserted up in there. Perfect. You got those inserts put in. It's time to put your bug deflector back up there. You're gonna take the tabs on the back of your bug deflector right here, and then we're gonna stick them behind the weather stripping. You're gonna start with your center one first, and that's the first screw you're gonna put in. And that's the three small screws. So let's set this up here. We're gonna set this behind here. All right, when you're trying to place this up here behind the weather seal, you might break some of the little tabs off your weather seal. Don't worry, it's bound to happen. That's why they include a couple extra ones to reattach it. So we did bust one of ours, so we're just gonna install this one in the hole where the one we messed it up. There we go, we got that one replaced. Now we're gonna finish putting that up in there, and we're gonna start with our center hole and attach that one. Then you take one of your small screws and put it in that center one like we said. Before you do that, they give you these plastic washers. You might want to use those. Don't over tighten it because you will split it. It is plastic. See, that's it on that one. We're going to tighten this one over here. Same thing. Just put the rest in there, keep repeating that until you get them all in. All right, guys, we got those three center ones in. Now we're going to put the two outer ones in. Those have a little more room for adjustment. You just might have to line them up. Make sure you put that plastic washer between the screw and the thing. And one more on this side. Now that you got that on, you might have to adjust these bump stops. Right here, there's these bump stops. You might have to adjust those to make sure your new bug guard clears your headlights and the grill, and it'll close nice. So you might have to screw those out a little. So let's check our hood and see if we have to do that. All right, guys, we got it on. We're gonna do our test fit. She closed nice. I got a good gap under the headlights and the grill, so we didn't have to adjust our bump stops. So now that you're sure your hood closes, it's time to put them rubber bump stops on. That's your final step, guys. Sorry for the background noise, lots of traffic here. Comes with an alcohol prep, or actually ours didn't, but you're gonna need an alcohol prep or some alcohol to put these on. They're gonna go in 4 locations. One's on your outside fender to stop that. One's right here to stop that. And then the same on the other side. So let's get the alcohol prep, clean those off, and stick those on there. Not only is that gonna help with the bugs, it's gonna help with them rock chips too, because they come on there pretty easy. So just peel them off, stick them on. Right there, guys. That's all there is to it. Gives it a pretty cool look. They do have them in other colors. You can get a clear one, the smoke. They got chrome ones. They got ones with flags on it. All kinds of different designs. Black worked for us, pretty simple. We'll leave links in the description for all this stuff. And if that wasn't enough, we got one more accessory we're going to put on. Okay, guys, one last quick project before we let you guys go. If you haven't clicked off already, you stayed on, appreciate it. Good time for you guys. Maybe hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. If you guys got any questions, glad to help you out. Well, we're gonna put this on here. This is called Truck Seal by Truxedo. It just seals that gap between your tailgate and your box. That way it actually doesn't allow dust and water and all that stuff that gets sucked up in here, because it creates like a vacuum when you're going down the road. So it'll stop that. So quick, easy install. We're just gonna use paper towel and some multi-surface cleaner to clean along the rails or where we're gonna put this seal. Then we got alcohol preps. We just wipe it off, make sure our surface is grease free. We stick it on, cut it to length, you're good to go. And then you'll be sealed up for a while. So let's get this started, let's clean this up. All right, guys, you can see it pulls a lot of dirt off there. That's important to get off, otherwise your seal's not gonna stick. So we got that done. Let's get our alcohol preps, wipe that down. You could probably use brake clean or something if you have that. This seal does come with the alcohol prep. You can use the alcohol prep out of there. It's all you're gonna need. There we go, guys. Alcohol prep's all done. So our surface is ready to take the seal. So let's pull it out of the package, see what it looks like. Pretty nice tube rubber. Feels like pretty good quality. Should fill that gap nice. If for some reason you got a bigger gap than normal, they do sell another kind that is for the bigger gaps. It's like the XL, a little bigger. Comes with that double-sided sticky tape on the back. Pretty much you're gonna cut it to the length you need it and set it like this on here, all the way down. So you can set it up there, cut it with a pair of scissors or a utility knife, whatever you got. All right, guys, we got this all clean. The first part you're supposed to do, according to the directions, is along the bottom of your tailgate at the bottom first. All you gotta do is set it up to it right now from corner to corner. That way you can measure your piece. Just keep doing that all the way across. Once you got your length, you could take your utility knife or your scissors. We're using scissors just to cut to the length we need right there. Cut's easy. There's enough left over to do your sides, and there'll probably be a small piece, like 6 inches left over. So now that we got that, all right, we're gonna start over here in this corner, guys. We're just gonna start like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel off the first edge of this. Gotta have nails or a knife or something to get that started. It's not always the easiest piece. That's where you put that SpongeBob music, 10 hours later. But anyway, we get that started like that. That's where we're gonna set our first piece, right here in the corner. Just press light, because you know, once it's on there, it's on there. So don't press too hard until you know you got it where you want it. See, we got our first piece stuck right there. Then we just pull this along the way and stick it up underneath there. We'll just keep pulling this, and you can just continue across doing the same thing. Just like that. That's the bottom one, guys. Now we're gonna do the same. We're gonna do the same here with the side. We're gonna measure our piece, cut it, and then just stick it on. That's all there is to it, guys. Let's finish this up real quick. All right, guys, there you have it. A couple quick, easy accessory installs besides that hood latch, which is literally 5 minutes. Recording took a little longer for it, but other than that, not bad. If you guys have any questions, comments, criticisms, concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. We'll get back to them. These are quick and easy. All the stuff we use will be in links in the bottom in the description if you are interested in any of them. With that being said, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe down here. We could use it. Use the bell. That lets YouTube know that we're doing a good job. You're checking out our stuff. We do appreciate that. And until next time, guys, try something new.
Do a little bit of everything.
Whenever your heart is broken,